반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
Uri remembered everything now. I wanted to tell the story that as Uri regained his memories, Hanjinte meets a tragic end. He always had the same nightmare, a young boy lost somewhere, crying out for a warm touch, unable to find it. The name Yunwoo echoed in his mind every time he woke up, making his heart sink. Even in the busy daily life at the hospital, that name never left his mind. He confessed to Suji, "Why do I keep having this dream? Maybe I am Yunwoo." And Suji held his hands and looked into his eyes. There is a possibility, but it's not certain. Dreams sometimes reflect memories of fears we want to forget, but now he is sure. He could never forget the voice of his mother calling him in his dreams. He couldn't ignore the truth echoing deep in his heart. One day he made up his mind and went to find Mari. "Chairwoman, I have something to tell you." His voices trembled, but his determined eyes didn't waver. Mari looked at his faces with confusion. "Uri, what's going on?" "Chairwoman, I am Yunwoo. I am your lost son." Mari's eyes widened in disbelief. "What are you talking about? Yunwoo? Uri is Yunwoo," he explained, recalling his childhood memories one by one. Memories of always searching for his mother, memories of playing in front of their house. Everything was so vivid. After seeing it all in his dreams, he realized that he is Yunwoo. Mari's face filled with anxiety and confusion. "Is it really true? You are really my son, Yunwoo?" he answered with trembling voices. "Yes, Chairwoman, I am Yunwoo." Mari burst into tears and tightly held his hands. "I can't believe it. I've been searching for you for so long." The two of them embraced each other and cried for a long time. Kim Mari's tears held all the pain and longing she had experienced, and his tears held the joy of finally escaping from a long-lasting loss and confusion. Mari asked him, "Can you remember when you disappeared? Can you remember what happened then?" Uri closed his eyes and took a deep breath. "Try to think slowly, Yunwoo. Any small clue is fine. Try to remember a little." He nodded and started to piece together the fragments of his memories. There is a vague scene that comes to mind. Someone took him somewhere and he was somewhere. Jinta tried to calm himself as he organized the documents. "It's all over now. I can't stay here anymore." But his hands were trembling and sweat dripped from his forehead. Everything fell apart and Jinte had no choice but to escape. "Secretary, come here. It's urgent." Jinte gave hurried instructions to his secretary. "Find the fastest way to the airport. Hurry." The secretary nodded and started making a phone call. "Yes, Director. I will find out right away." Hanjinte packed important documents in the bag of money, silently vowing to himself, "I can't be caught. I have to escape somehow." After finishing all the preparations, Hanjinte got into the car. "Let's go, we don't have time." The driver started the car with a tense expression. The road to the airport felt like an eternity. Hanjinte's heart was filled with anxiety and even breathing became difficult. While driving, Hanjinte looked back and muttered to himself, "How did all this happen? Why did I end up in this situation?" Memories of the past flashed through his mind like a lantern. "It started with small lies, but I got caught up in bigger greed." He regretted it with a voice full of remorse, but it was already too late. Suddenly, on the way to the airport, the car swerved and Hanjinte was hit by a strong impact. "What's happening?" Hanjinte shouted as he was thrown out the car. The car flipped over and Hanjinte lay on the road, blood flowing from his head and body. Slowly, he opened his eyes and looked around. The voice became fainter and his vision blurred. People around him were shocked and called an ambulance, and Hanjinte gradually lost consciousness. In that moment, Hanjinte remembered all his past mistakes. "Why did I do that? Why did I become so greedy?" He shed tears and reflected on his mistakes. "I lost everything. It's all my fault." Hanjinte took his last breath, shedding tears of remorse. His final moment was filled with repentance and regret. It seems that Han Jin-tae, who caused suffering to Han Hyun-sung for the sake of Yunwoo, received retribution and faced a tragic end. I hope this can teach us the lesson that evil deeds will always be punished. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. That's all for today, guys. Thank you all for watching.